twist the hair. I also saw right as I was setting stuff to go live is that Ghost streamed is streaming for the first time forever. But I missed stream last night, and I was also planning on streaming Wednesday, and I didn't do it. So I wasn't gonna skip stream just go watch Ghost. So we're here anyways. We're here anyways. Ooh. Oh wait. I want to listen to The Syndicate by Different Cat. I feel like we never get to that one. British bitch? I thought you were Irish, but evidently I was confused. What a shame. I'm so sorry. My apologies. You're British. Of mine, if you promise not to tell, if you have a time. Oh, Leah is. Okay. Oh, Leah's Irish. Leah's the Irish. Leah. The Syndicate. That's a much more Celtic name. I suppose your name isn't T, so I suppose yeah, makes sense. American. That's alright. That's alright. You can't help it. You can't help it. And I was figuring we'd do like some Bed Wars, some Hypixel games and stuff. And then when I'm getting too tipsy to be good at that, we can go onto the SMP and build. Hi, Orchid. How are you, my dear? Couple new friends. T is 8. Makes me feel more comfortable. Oh, it. Good for you. Good for you. Online safety is good. Very good. How am I? I'm doing pretty well. I've got to study. I have a midterm next week, and I failed the last midterm of that class, so I need to make sure that I pass this one. But you know, I probably will. What are the odds? You know, what are the odds I fail it twice? Won't learn from his. Yeah, it's fine. I'm such a smart guy. You guys know this. Gosh, I'm the most intelligent person in this entire world. I'll tell you again. The Syndicate is the. I'm just gonna do parkour as I wait for the song to end. Because I don't want to cut off River Cat. Especially when it's Syndicate. Can't do that. Can't do that. Bold new friends. Fuck. I was about to say that I was doing really good at parkour lately, but nope, I just fell. Is that a Sneak Snake skin? It was. Adorable. Some non-binary names quite feminine. Yeah, good grades are very important. I need to do those. There we go. Let's switch over to the other. Oh, sorry, Lovejoy. Put on my Bed Wars music. I feel like we're really jumping into it, but I want to play Bed Wars. It's been so long. Feel bad. How much total wins? 19. Look at that. Look at that. Last time I played was on my birthday. Achievements 34 of 78. Damn, we're doing good. Change ranks to trans mascots. Good for you. I'm confused, but I go by Dot because I like that one. I go my real name is gender neutral, so it's never made me feel any type of way. I just find it a very bland name in general, so even in real life I go by Dot sometimes. So your mocks for GCSEs? That's like the big exams in Britain, isn't it? That's like your final? Or is that your A-levels? I'm trying to be multicultural. I'm trying to figure this out. Is that like your 11th grade exams? Or don't tell me a grade. Don't tell me a grade because I don't want you to like dox your age. Boop. Not A-levels. Okay, A-levels are like your AP courses, like your college level courses, right? I think that's how I understood it. Oh. Boom. Oh, hell yeah, we're pink. We're pink. We're pink. Oh, we're doing long bed. I didn't have an intent to do it, but I guess we're having long bed today because I made it long. End of high school? Oh, end of high school is just GCSEs. So it's like the equivalent of your SATs in America. Canada also doesn't have SATs. So I only know the references like from movies, so I'm gonna assume it's similar to the SATs. Long bed. Long bed. You have your end EOC coming up in 3 months. I also don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Okay. I just didn't want to force you to say your age in case you weren't comfortable with it. Where's the bed in this world? That's the point. That's the point. Oh my gosh. No one's going to be able to find the bed. It's so long. It's so long. It's just a big, beautiful square. End of course. Okay. Boop. Perfect. No one's coming over to bother me. This is great. I love it when nobody fucks with me. Gray looks like they're trying to fuck with me, though. Maybe I can go... This is that map... Okay, this is the one map that you can... it's pretty easy to sneak over to someone's house. Because people... They don't see you when you're, like, up here doing this. So maybe... Maybe we'll go be little sneaky sneaks. A big test and a semester... Oh, your finals. That's what we call finals. Final exams. Exam season. Yeah, I looked up I looked up my exam schedule today, and honestly, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's better than it could be. I only have one in-person exam, where I will sit in a room of 12,000. Sorry, like 1,200 people. I'll sit in a room full of more people than there were in my high school, and I will have to take a 3-hour exam. But that's fine. That's fine. Oh, final kill! Oh my gosh! Look at me! Look at me! Look at me! Look at me! Hello, hi, Strawberry. How are you, my dear? Finals are scary. They stress me out. I'm not gonna lie. They stress me out. That's why I just try not to think about them. I just study and I try not to. I try not to remember that I have to sit in a giant room full of so many people and do things. I really like this giant box approach. The long box. I like rectangles. Rectangles, they're good sturdy shape. Oh my god, we're already down to 5 people. Oh my god, I'm one of the last beds left. Okay. I gotta up this. I gotta do this and then a top layer. To fatality. Finals not pog. No, they're not. No, they're not. But they happen. They happen, unfortunately. It is the way that you pass school. What else do you need? Apples. What else do you buy with, gold? Okay, 3 of us left. 3 of us left. Okay. Yellow is my big competition. Yellow's the big competition. Oh, hi. Let's continue the streak of winning my first game and then never winning a game again. Put water on top? Can I do that with gold? Oh, sure. Let's waterlog someone. I'm gonna get a... I'm gonna put a couple more layers on top before I put water down. I've heard that water is pretty shitty as the defense, but that's alright. I think it's just hard to fight in, and I'm okay with that, because I'm not a good fighter anyways. It's not my strong suit. I never worry about tests because tests suck. That is true. That is true. There's Red. Hi. Okay, Red's got 1 life. Something fell there, and I didn't see who it was. Ah! It's not here, baby. Sorry. That's not where my bed is. Oh, that's a shitty locale for the water. Did Red make it over? Almost certainly they did. I could abandon bed. I'm kind of okay with abandon bed. I'm okay with abandon bed. I'm abandoning. Yep, bed destroyed. Got it. Got it. Understood. 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 Ads. I don't. Oh, 3 ear piercings. I kind of want to get a septum piercing. Nope. That's okay. Top 3. Top 3. Yeah, the water really did not want to go the way that water do. Air show. Apollo, Ashfire, Cascade, Cliffside. Orchestra. Oh, orchestra's the one. Okay. Pernicious, Playground, Sky Race. I feel like I don't know what half of these are. Something piercing? Yeah. It feels really masculine, and I like that. I feel like you can also make it very feminine too. Hate ads. I think we took off the ad bot, so at least it's not gonna spam you saying to sub. But yeah, Dot did lose. Yeah, it seems very gender. I want to be a minotaur. I want to be a minotaur, and then it also makes me feel like a Wan Ti, which is like a snake person in D&D. I don't know if it's an actual mythology anywhere, but it's like a snake person, and they're really cool. They're really cool. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? Alright. To fatality. What was the other big game on Hypixel? Before Bed Wars, wasn't there a game that was a lot more popular? Was it Sky Battle? Wasn't that super popular once upon a time? Maybe we should try to learn that. Oh, we're going with traditional bed defense right now. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. I wonder how long it did take that dude to find my bed. Oh, it's one of the ones on the edges. I see you, Blue. I see you, Blue. I see you, Blue. Your Vambu... Vambu's still gender. That's okay. It's okay. I see you. I hope you know that. I hope he doesn't have TNT yet. Hi. Hi. What do you want, bestie? So rude. My god. Boop, 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 boop. They didn't fully do it. Okay. It's a little bit mean. They didn't leave enough space that I could. That's not 3 hearts damage, right? Nope. Oh, he fucking voided. That's rude. Okay. Blood? What about blood? I mean, you do you, but also... Ah! I didn't even grab my sword! That's gone. How do you steal your gender back? Well, okay. It's... Oh, I didn't get my bed. You didn't get my bed. It's kind of a difficult process. How do you steal your gender back? Especially if it's taken by Rambo. Rambo is the master of gender. We know this. He consumes gender and it makes him stronger, alright? The only true way to get your gender back, your original, like the gender that Rambo stole. You can find facsimiles of gender in different ways. You know, you can get a temporary gender or a replacement gender. The only way to get back your original gender is to kill Rambo. And I have a couple ideas for that. I eliminated him. Number one. Go away, they, them. Bad word. That's okay. You're allowed to swear. This is such a pretty map. What map is this? Is this like ancient ruins? She, they, them. Okay, I use she, he, they. Order of preference is she, they, he. But it's weird when I write it out that way. Or but I guess I would write it out he, they, she in order of preference. But but it just looks gross if I write it out that way, so I don't. They, he for elefante. Cool. Okay, cool. So I can just generally call you guys they, and it'll work. We got all the different theys. Mine is neopronoun people, but still. Collect them all. All ranges on the spectrum. What was I talking about? How to kill Rambo. first we have to go and assemble the Horcruxes. There is one... Okay, so the thing with Rambo is that all of his Horcruxes, like, gotta catch them all. You're absolutely right. Because the Horcruxes are within people. So, in order to kill Rambo, you must first kill Tubbo, Tommy, Wilbur, Sneak Snag, controversial, but many believe it isn't Sneak Snag, and Nihachu. You may say, has he even met people like Sneak Snag and Nihachu? Yes, he has, okay? But when you're going to go split your soul and place it in someone, do you tell people about that? Not always, right? You know, that's not always put on your Insta. So you have to kill those 5 first, and then you can take Rambo. You can knock him unconscious. You can't kill him right then, because if you kill him right then after killing all the Horcruxes, he'll just come back and stronger. You know, like a Hydra. Cut off one head, 2 more grow in its place. Yeah. So you must take, like, Rambo's body, like, unconscious body, to the cusp of a volcano that's just about to erupt, okay? Evacuate the town before, because this volcano is going to erupt. Evacuate the town, bring his body to the volcano, throw it in, and then run. Because the second he hits that lava, it's going to explode, okay? You likely will die, but you will return the gender to your fellow comrades. And is that not what we need? I'm your comfort streamer now. I just have to take him out of the running, okay? Hi, Jacob Smith. What's the... Oh my god, what's that song? There's a little ditty about a dude named Jacob Smith, and I don't remember it. J. Jonah, Jingleheimer Smith, his name is my name too. And whenever we go out, the people always shout, guess the J. Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. John Jacob, John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith, his name was my name too. And whenever we go out, the people always shout, guess the John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. What about the Rambo stream? Like his channel? His channel, I think it says in his will. I'm not his lawyer. I have looked at his legal documents illegally. I do believe in his will, originally it said that it went to Tubbo, his stream, like his Twitch and all of his followers. But I did illegally change his will to say me. So now... now his channel goes to me as soon as he dies. So, you know, it's a double win. Double win. You get your gender back, and I become one of the most profitable streamers in the world. Hell yeah. Thank you. I will not be accepting... I will not be taking criticisms at this time. I hate when I break my quick buy. I just want to be able to not have to spam click to get all my stuff. And I get my own day? Oh my god, yeah, I get my own day. National Dot Day. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That actually might exist already. Oh, that's not a... Okay. Oh, to a special place. Oh, welcome to a special parkour. Oh, ah, okay. March 11 is now Dot's How to Get Gender Back Day. Your birthday's in 17 days. Ah, happy early birthday. John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith, his name is my name too. And whenever we go out, the people always shout, there goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. It's like a Nova Scotian song. I don't know if I've heard it anywhere else. My grandma used to sing it all the time. You know who I've been listening to lately? Want to hear a pun? Absolutely. I've been listening to Lemon Demon lately. And by lately, I mean like today. And today I started listening to Lemon Demon. It's really good, and I really want to write something similar to like what he writes. I'm not a songwriter, but still, like, it's very fun. So I'd like to write something fun, funky, fresh, like how he does. It's March 12th here. Congratulations. You're a day ahead. You're getting a jump start on the day. It's already Saturday for you. Oh my gosh. That's fantastic. I've been ignoring my wine. There we go. Big hearty sip. Welcome to my special place. Time travel. Ooh, let me think of a riddle. Guys, I know a limerick. Do you guys know what limericks is? Limerick is like a type of poem. And I learned about it in like the 11th grade of high school. I don't know why I didn't know about it before that. The education system. But let me try to remember the exact limerick, because it's my favorite limerick, and I only know like 2. But it goes, there was a young fellow from Perth, who was born on the day of his birth. He was married, they say, on his wife's wedding day, and he died on his last day on earth. How amazing is that? So now you get to go to West Side Story rehearsals. Ooh. Very fun, very fun, very fun. Never challenge big cats to a race. The Zoe was on cheetah. Oh, that reminds me of the joke about the cats from different countries named one, de, something. Like, their names were a different number in each language. And I don't remember how the joke goes, but I remember it was funny. I remember it was a French pun, and I don't know a lot of French puns. I need to learn more French jokes. I want to learn how to make the French people laugh, you know? Do I have enough bricks to make it there? Maybe. I should really be like using... I need to find a different button to like do my change of perspective. Because I can't... I would love to use it to be able to like look behind me when I do that. To like see if they're coming. But I have to move my fingers too much. Around with the shrimp telling him about his treasure. The only thing I remember about shrimps is that they can see extra colors. They have TD. Oh, they don't. You little shellfish. I didn't know shrimps were shellfish. Hi. Oh, love. Thank you for the sub.
Swag, just
how are you, my dear?
5 very cool months. Wow, be cool. Gay.
So true, love. So true, so gay. Oh, I lost my sword. Is he gonna attack me while I'm in here? Like, what's he gonna do? He took my bed. What else does he want to do? Is the bot down? Did it break? Did Bestie Boo have an aneurysm? I don't know where White went. Oh, he took one of my blocks with him. Well, should be easy. Oh, nope, because he respawned! Why do cats always want get what they don't want? Because everyone else is pussies? Ah! I was gonna go in circles. No. Blue, I'm not going to your island. You don't need to worry about me. Ah! So close, so close. I can be very persuasive. 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 You have to make the sound. You know what I find interesting is how every language like has a different sound mimicking animal sounds. So like in English a duck goes quack quack. In French it goes quack quack, which sounds different and it's definitely spelled different. It's C-O-I-N, like coin. And then cats in English go meow, and in French they go mao. So M-I-A-U. Is that silly? Persuasive. Is he? Nope. Okay. Thought Red was making a move on me. I was getting ready to flirt. You know. What are we gonna share an island? I mean, maybe we're moving pretty fast, but grab the U-Haul, Bessie. You can move in. I want him to think that he's got the drop on me. Ha 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 ha. I don't know if he believed that. Whoop. Oh, wait, which one? What does the news reporter say after an earthquake? Nah, I got nothing. I got nothing. Whoop! The one after an MCC. Oh, well, most of them are after an MCC. MCC happens once a month. Was it Minecraft? I think there was a Minecraft stream. I think they were mostly Minecraft streams that I do drunk. I don't want to do the story games while drunk because I feel like I'm gonna mess up the story. One at Christmas. Maybe one before Christmas vacation. I might have done one. I was thinking of doing a drunk stream playing FNAF. Or playing some of the spooky game. I thought that might be fun. But I didn't want to do it tonight. I kind of really want to play Minecraft tonight. Wait, it shows us. I didn't know that it showed this on Bed Wars. Very useless, I suppose, if I need to know which way is north. And the tree was up. Oh, you mean like your tree? I don't have a tree. Oh, okay. That's great. Denied. Thank you for sharing that with the chat. It's not show and tell though, so sorry. That's next week. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, you could probably convince me that I put a tree up. I would believe you. I would just be very, very scared of myself and my own failing memory. Okay. Kind of wine? White wine. I think it's Chardonnay, actually. I don't know. I'd have to check the bottle. It's the cheap kind. It's the $10 one. Oh, I didn't even notice that this guy wasn't here. I didn't notice that he disconnected. Or that he was already gone. What a shame. Give me a sword before this guy comes. Too late. Disrespecting your culture. Is Chardonnay... Chardonnay is not Portuguese? Is wine Portuguese? This is Trebbiano Chardonnay Rubicon Indicazione Geografica Tipica. It's from Italy. It's Italian. Port wine. Port wine's more expensive. This was $10. Gay rainbow Christmas tree? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. When I get my new apartment, I will start to have Christmas decorations. And hopefully I'll have like better decorations for stream stuff. I get to look at a new house this weekend. I feel like port wine would be really good. Is port wine the kind that's sort of, port wine's red wine, right? I generally don't like white wine I generally don't like red wine as much because it's not as sweet. It's more dry, I think that's the wine terms. But port wine reminds me of that like old-timey wine that you drink at like Red fairs. And I'm not against that. I also want to get like Canadian whiskey for my own roots. I bought some like a month ago, but it wasn't for me. It was for a friend's birthday. But I don't know, a Canadian club. Have a gay star. Adorable. Do I have my grandmother's pillow, which has a rainbow on it. I have the flag. I have a flag. I don't know if I own any other queer stuff in my room. Oh, it's for the tree. I am a gay star. Look at me shine. Oh, hell yeah, I love this one. It's one specific memory of watching Hannah XX Rose play on this map, the city map. And I like that. It made me feel powerful watching Hannah XX Rose beat a bunch of people, even though I did not help at all. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. And need one more to get 100? Oh, that's great. I'm not gonna let you do it though. I'm not gonna step aside. Any mods up there? Hoping you're having a good day. Well, that's laugh, but laugh. Because is Ghosty still live? I saw that they were live earlier, but I don't know how long they were planning on going. Give me one more gold, please. Thank you. So sweet. I love it when the game does exactly as I ask it to. I'm trying to remember who my mods are. Ducky is a mod, Ghost has mod, and I think Laugh has mod. I think we just have 3. Boop. Do 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 do. Do do do. So this just made me think about the time I was playing Bed Wars and someone complimented me on my speed bridging, and I felt very honored. I did just fail. Ads are rude. Who is on the tree first? Are we hanging ourselves in the tree? That's a bad phrasing. Are we ornaments on a tree? Cause I'm okay with that. If you were a Christmas tree ornament, where would you be? I'd be one of like the little gingerbread ones that you made in daycare. I don't know. I just liked those ones. Vibe. Absolutely just vibes. Bye. Okay. Oh, number 718. Good job, bud. Good job. I'm a little bit pissed at you, but good job. Good job. Come back to asking if we're... No, we're not. No, this is not a Logan Paul video. That's a bad joke. That joke's been made too many times that I don't need to say it. I don't need to go for it. You coming this way or you going that way, bud? You're going that way. Perfect. I'll come join you. We'll all 3 of us get together, have a bottle of wine. I've got some extra. And, you know, see where the night goes. Whoop. Boop. I'd rather fight on large ground. Oh! Do 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 do. Did he fly? Where the fuck did he go? Okay. Christmas duck? Don't you eat the Christmas duck? We don't eat duck very often in my country, but is that like a Christmas meal? Or do you have like a duck you dress up? Love, you know the rules, and so do I. Didn't someone say they were the Christmas duck? Or did I misread it? Yeah, T said that they were the Christmas duck. I'm gonna make sure that it's not just... Yeah, I'm gonna turn this off. To make sure that it's running as smooth as possible. Never had duck before? I've had it once. I had it once, like, 6 years ago. It was pretty good. Tasted a lot like chicken. A lot like chicken. Just imagine chicken. And that's what duck tastes like. Ducks are so cute, though. They're sweet. I've also found a newfound love for pigeons. You know, they're so sweet. They're so sweet. I'm still a little bit scared of them because birds generally, I'm like, they could peck my eyes out. So I don't like approach them. I love them from afar, you know? Remember Dad had this duck that sang, but 2 years ago it broke. His top of was lopsided. Oh, hello, Rose. Hello, Galactic. How are you, my dear? It sucks about that little... We are birds. Oh, you are. Wait, T, were you the duck to begin with? Christmas duck. That's a beautiful type of duck. I got on Duck Talk like a few months ago. I got one video from Duck Talk. And it was just this girl talking about how there was unrealistic expectations for ducks. And like apparently they do the same thing for dogs, where they like breed them in super harmful ways to the ducks to make them look prettier, when actually it just harms the ducks. And I don't know. I don't really understand why. But, you know, they shouldn't do that, and I'm against it. But I didn't understand why people were doing that to ducks in the beginning. Block, 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 block. Hi. Yeah, you got teensy. Oh, didn't put it on that part. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, got them. They got my bed. Alright. You didn't know that? I didn't know that they bred ducks, no. I don't know a single person with a duck. Ducks aren't good farming crops here. We raise cows and chickens. And turkeys. Cows, turkeys, and chickens. Those are the only pets that I, like, domesticated animals that I've ever seen. You have ducks? How has there ever been a single sad moment in your life you have ducks? That was a joke, that was a joke, that was a joke. But still, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Are they adorable? Do they cuddle? You chickens? I used to think you chicken. How did he hit me from all the way up there? I was like 4 blocks high. You can't hit from that, can you? Or maybe he jumped. It's sad right now. Go cuddle a duck. Go cuddle. It's a duck. Go cuddle a duck. I feel like ducks would give the best hugs. Once at school, we had like a mental health fair. We had a mental health day, except you still had to go to school, so it was kind of bullshit. But there was like a fair, like for mental health resources, and there was a therapy chicken there. And all a therapy chicken does is you just hold it. You just hold a little chicken. They're not in this house. Oh, okay. No, but then of course you would be utterly sad because you're not with your ducks. Understandable. Okay, I sympathize with you. That's terrible. Let's do some I was gonna say Hypixel. We're already on Hypixel. Let's do some parkour and chat. If I find a pic of me with oh, hell yeah. Show me baby ducks. Show me baby ducks. Baby ducks. Some jumps. How about that? Do 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 do. Where am I? Go here. Cool. Go here. Parkour. Okay. Sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, just let me fall out of your world. That's great. I'm sad over Harry Styles and Wattpad. Oh, you're reading Harry Styles fanfics? I'm going to judge you just a little bit. I really don't have any right to, but I'm going to. I think I have read Harry Styles fanfic before. I don't think I cared, though. Duplicity? I think I might have heard of that one. I'm not going to play in 1.8.9. Excuse you. Mostly anime fanfic? Guys, I started watching anime. So when I was in Florida with Ghost and Lauren, like the third day I was there, the day that I was flying out, I was at like Ghost House for the morning before my mom took me to the airport. And, you know, we were just lounging, chilling in the morning. We were watching TV. And they were like, Dot, have you seen Demon Slayer? No. Watch Demon Slayer. And I was like, okay, sure. That's what you guys want to do when, like, your friend from Canada visits and then we only get to spend 2 days with them is watch Demon Slayer. Okay, let's watch Demon Slayer. And it was really good. I liked it. Why you be reading it based on our recent conversations? Oh. Because of your romantics? I hadn't seen Demon Slayer. I've seen almost 0 animes. I've seen Death Note. That was the first one I saw. I've seen Avatar and Korra, if you can even call those animes. I guess they're American cartoons, but they're in an anime style. Yeah, I saw Death Note. I watched part of Sword Art Online, and that kind of hurt me from anime for a while. I was a little bit spurned by that, because it had such a good premise. Such a cool premise. It was a lot like Spy Kids 3, you know, that premise? But yeah. When I was at school and got injured pretty bad, and when I went to the nurse, she handed me a mint. I looked them down and I said, I'm allergic. Oh my gosh. That's like the Baudelaires from A Series of Unfortunate Events. If you've never read that book or seen that series, you definitely should. But you have that in common with those terribly sad orphan people. Bunny Girl Senpai? What's it about? Sell me on it. Sell me on it. They sold me on Demon Slayer. They gave me the synopsis on what Demon Slayer was, and I was like, okay, cool, we'll give it a try. I haven't seen season 2 yet of Demon Slayer. Because I couldn't find it on Netflix. but I'll find somewhere to watch it eventually. Played Just Dance during PE. Hell yeah. Oh, I miss those days. We used to do it all the time in elementary school. The Cotton Eye Joe, Katy Perry's Hot and Cold. I think there was a third one. The Everybody's Got a Price. Wonder how they sleep at night. When the day comes first and you those were all in Just Dance when I was in elementary school. And that was the vibes. We had 6 tests today, 1 each class. These supposed to have a half day. Oh, that's disgusting. Disgusting. Awful. My sympathies. My condolences. Waka Waka. Yeah, for me, that was price tag. I mostly remember that song from Pitch Perfect. I won't lie. Pitch Perfect left such an impression on me as a child. That medley that they sing at the end of the first one, borderline memorized. Borderline. And then there's that one bit that the Asian rapper guy on the trebles does at their medley that I also used to have memorized because I just thought it was so cool. I thought he was so rad. I wanted to be him so bad. But of course, I didn't. Song was price tag. Oh yeah. Everybody's got a price. Wonder how they sleep at night. Who sings that? I think it actually. Wait. What? It started with an S, didn't it? Two names started with an S. Serena Ryder? Is it Serena Ryder? I saw Serena Ryder in concert, so that'd be great if that was her song. Crackety fooled you. Why? What did he do? Did he lie? Should I beat him up? Ugh. My darling children. Men, am I right? Crackety doing a hair reveal. Ooh. Fun. I have high expectations. The world has been making this to be a big deal, so he better have gotten like a good haircut. Went to the nice hairdresser when he was in the UK. He better have gone to the nice hairdresser. Got a nice haircut. You know, prepare for this. It's Jessie J. Oh, it's Jessie J. He lied. I feel like he's announced that it's a hair reveal for like 4 years. Oh my god, hair reveal, guys. Oh my god. Look at it. I pull off a wig. I show you my real hair. Who's Jessie J? Jessie J was an American singer-songwriter. I don't know why I said was. She's alive. She's alive. I just don't know if she's performing anymore. Or recording. She did other songs too. Price Tag was just one of the big ones. When I do my face reveal, I don't know, guys. Gosh, I've had my camera off this entire time that I've been streaming. You know, unless there was some unfortunate mishap where it happened to be on the entire time. But I don't know. I'm just not comfortable with doing a face reveal right now. Sorry. You guys are funnier than I give you credit for. Good job. Did I ever tell you guys like the best compliment I was ever given? My dad told me once that he thought that I could be a good stand-up comedian. And I have no desire to be a stand-up comedian, but that was very, very touching. That he was just like, daughter, you could be a good stand-up comedian. I was like, thank you, father. Thank you. That means so utterly much to me. Then a close one was when my sister told me that I was funny. And that meant a lot to me, because she'd always told me that I was not funny at all. And I think now that she was joking whenever she said that, because I think I was making her laugh. I would just constantly make jokes, and she's like, that's not funny. I'm like, okay. I thought I saw a giggle, but okay. I'm not funny. Yeah. Oh wait, that's the senpai thing? So this guy goes to the library to study and finds a girl from his school, who's also a child actress, dressed as Playboy Bunny. And she's a minor? No one in the library seems to be reacting to her, and she asks him if she can see him, and he obviously can't, but no one else can. She tells him that she's seen nothing. Later, they both try to figure out why no one sees her. They figure out through this thing called puberty syndrome. Start reaching at it. It's rules. Hey, you're called a joke because you're fucking hilarious, man. They think you're the best comedian they've ever seen. That's why. Kinda funny? Thank you, love. High praise. High praise. Cracky with George and Sapnap? Yes, I knew Sapnaps in the UK. I didn't know Crackety was still there. I thought he left. Think I'm funny? Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't fishing for compliments, but I'll take them. Not the frantic keyboard smashing. It brings me such joy just how loud my keyboard is. To do something really complex and have all the sounds that accompany it. Whoop! Right click. Oh, okay. Boop. Swear it's not fan service. I thought that this way. I thought it was, and that's why I started watching it. And now it's favorite anime. It's so deep. Ooh. Yes, Alifonte? Yeah, Rose. You can make a fanfic. That's fine. That's fine. I'm pretty sure Tech Ghost's Twitch Ghost has a thing in their Twitch saying their boundaries. The words are not coming. Check their boundaries, but I'm fine with it. I'm pretty poggers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Lev, you misspelled it too. You didn't put the apostrophe. What, my poggers? Did I drop it? Gosh, always losing that thing. I'd lose my poggers if it wasn't attached. Junie B. Jones. Woo! Grammar Police. Boop. Yeah. Grammar is generally not fun. I feel like you really shouldn't be graded on that. Unless like your teachers can't understand what you're writing. I feel like you shouldn't really be punished for not having appropriate grammar. Cuz like a lot of it is dialectical. And you don't want to punish someone for having a different dialect than you. That's just rude. That's just rude. You lied about the hair reveal? Sounds like him. Gosh, if I knew if I knew Quackity, which I totally do, he'd lie about the hair reveal. Why are they giving me buckets of milk? What did I do? Whoop. Whoop. Okay. Boop. I'm sure there was a smarter way to figure that out, but I just jumped until I figured it out. Graham, please. Gun. What's the grammar prison like? Is that like high school detention where you just have to write the conjugations of verbs on the board 200 times? The fitness gram pacer test. Dr. spelling dyslexia lives there. Yeah, that's not great. I mean, even then, like, you should be allowed to have like writing online. Like, you should be allowed to use stuff like Grammarly and AutoCheck. 'Cause like obviously you're not meaning to spell it that way. It's just you didn't recognize that it was wrong. 10 push-ups now? Point out the milk on the floor? I'm gonna assume talking to someone else's lab. You don't want me to do 10 push-ups right now. Tell you school because of anxiety, I would assume. Yeah. Accommodations are a tricky thing. Sometimes it helps to get them, sometimes it alienates you a bit more. But you know, it's all up to a different individual, you know? It's a lot, it's hard to give information, it's hard to give advice on any situation because so many situations, it just depends on what you're doing. Boop. It's only 1,000 levels? Wait, what? What level are we on? I haven't been seeing any signs. This sentence is dramatically erect. But it's horny, and it's hard to sneeze. Is it good with the sauce? Find out next time. Germany can help. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, let me... let's find another one. Getting Rickrolled is very fun, because it's just a cool song. I enjoy it. Fun parkour, pretty parkour. I want one of the cool ones. I don't want one of the formulaic. Find your way out. Sure. Do. Do. Find your way out. Perfect. Start here at 25 levels. Rules. Out of each level. Gets harder. Don't be rude to staff. Don't ask someone to check co-application. Don't curse. Okay. How do I start? Perfect. Let's go. Oh. It's down. Make sure you set it perfect. Cool. Oh. Boop. There we go. Alright. Skip the ad somehow. Oh, congratulations. You were God. Love with Nightbot? I mean, I understand it. That ain't the exit. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. I want to do an escape room sometime. I feel like that'd be so fun. I've never done one. Let's go this way. Okay. Like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Woo! Committed to someone else. Are you? What animal would you like to be drawn as? Generally my favorite animal is the tiger. Generally. But if you've got some burst of creativity, you draw me with whatever you feel my vibe is. Loves yourself in flamingos? I saw flamingos when I was in Florida. We went on, we went to Disney when we were in Florida, and we went on the safari in Animal Kingdom, and I saw flamingos. They're very cool. I also saw these really big dogs. I don't remember their name, but they're like one of the deadliest things in the world, and they looked so cute. They were napping, and you could see their little toe beans. We were really far away, but you could see the little toe beans. Did not have the guts to talk to her. That's okay. That was a chickadee? Am. Chickadee-dee-dee, chickadee-dee-dee, chickadee-dee-dee. Is there any block that I can... okay, I can step on that block, but I need to get over there. Nope. Okay. Can I can't jump up there from that one block. Yeah, bully live until doing it. That might help. That might help. Right. What up? What up? Not much, bro. No, not much. This feels like a hint. Maybe it's a misdirect. Lonely as fuck. Yeah, Lav, you suck. You suck. Single people are terrible. Do it. Its life is like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're gonna get. Only trolls. Okay, I didn't see that before. I can't jump on something. Oh! I can. Oh! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Perfect. Gilvin cheated on me. Oh my god, Elephant, I'm so... I've never not been sick. I dated a boy for 1 week in the 6th grade. He tried to hold hands, and I said no, and 3 years later, he came out as gay. That was my one relationship. We still talk. He's great. But... yeah. But the thing is, I've never been that interested in someone either. So, you know, like, it's not... Nope. It's not like I had a crush on someone and didn't do something. Or recently, I haven't. When I was in high school, I did. But that's okay. I still talk to her, but we don't live in the same city anymore, so it's not... Oh, it's parkour. I get to climb it. Whoop, whoop. Can I... Oh! I might be able to make that jump. Wait, X is something really bad? Oh, I'm sorry. You know, it's the whole thing. Oh, bye, Rose. Bye, Rose. Is it better to have loved and lost than to never love at all? You know? And I don't have an answer for that. I don't have an answer for that whatsoever. Where's the thing that I'm trying to get in there, right? Like this? Wrong hill. Oh, okay. Over there then. Oh, I didn't have to parkour up that side. I could just climb up. Ooh. Ah! It's extremely toxic and affected the way I view relationships, either romantic ones or friendships. Oh, so sorry. That's very unfortunate. I can't. I can move the doors. Okay. That might have made it really easy. Someone opened all the doors for me. Okay, I just gotta... Oh, it might be a hole in the floor, though, as well. I was trying to just trace the walls. Same place, but under me. Oh, it's not even on this floor. Okay. So go back down and then go to that corner. If I can remember which way that corner was. Okay, it was like over here. I'm really scared to the point I can't go near them without panic attacks and I can't risk. Oh, I'm so sorry, Elefante. Oh, sorry, tea leaf. Don't. Drugs don't answer your problems. Drugs don't fix your problems. They can be fun and they can help you with, you know, if doctors are like, hey, you know, you might better this, you might be better with this because of your disorders, but don't rely on them for stuff. Is it this way? Choose a route. This way. This is really well made. Nope. Okay. Oh, okay, level 6. Great. I did that fast. Fight them for you. We roll up. I just watched West Side Story. And they did the rumble scene, and I'm like, I probably have chains somewhere. You know? Wrap our knuckles, put on like some dark colors, grease her hair back, make it look real cool. And we can find somewhere a salt shed. Sure, why not? Why not? I live in Canada. We have salt sheds, probably. Am I holding right now then? I think once you become sober again, your problems will still exist. Unless, no, I wouldn't recommend getting high and then telling them that you have a crush on them. I don't think that's the best solution. I think you should be sober when you do that. I love West Side Story. Yeah, I was thinking of the song, America. It begins with that, like, little, tapping thing, like... And it just reminded me of In the Heights, like the opening song. Like, it goes the same speed. It's like... Lights up in Washington Heights. Up at the break of day, I wake up. I got this little punk I gotta chase away. I'm not a genius, but it is your life. Singing America. I like to be in America. America. Oh, you're singing it in the... Oh, that's so fun. You're singing it in the show. Can I make this jump? I can. Yeah. Where even is the exit? Oh, I might be making this way too convoluted. Way more difficult than it needs to be. It's just right over there. I was just being distracted. Love you. It's your choice, but imagine if someone got high to tell you that they had a crush on them. Would that cheapen it or make it better, you know? I don't know. I don't know the person as well as you do, obviously. So, but, you know, don't. Your decision in your life, but I try not to be overbearing and tell you what to do. Is this graves? Oh, cool. Okay. Check the mountain first. Whoop. Whee! Ooh. I like this way. That way just leads out. Okay. This way? Ooh. Okay. Over there, maybe. Weed only makes your brain open gates? Actually be more truthful? I don't know if that's what cannabinoids do. I don't think that's the medical thing. Going home tomorrow, alone tomorrow. Excited? Good for you. Good for you. That can be fun having the whole place to yourself. Underwater source maybe? Would there be a little thing that I should dive in? Had to. Okay, cool. Was that a trick? I didn't know. You just wanted to make me swim through the water. That's okay. It's okay. I needed a good swim. It's good. It's great. It's better than good, actually. It's phenomenal. Oh, there's a thing over there. Whoop. What's this? Okay, I don't think there's a way down there from here. I don't think. My curiosity is brimming. Basically unlocks part of your brain? Maybe? Maybe? Okay. Just the water source the other one was looking down on. Oop. Ah, hell yeah, level 9. Sleepy. I was learning about sleep today because I went to class. Good job. I shouldn't need too much praise for that, but it's been a hard week to get the motivation to do class. This is another double layer one. I see the ladder and I think, wow, I've done such a great job. But, no. No. I think it's going to be all around the... Nope. Okay. That was just going to be a flip one. We just go all the way around the back, but... There we go. Level 10. He's saying maybe you did. Maybe you did. Did you? I'll ask you, did you? I met you and I said don't think I'll ever do drugs. Don't do hard drugs. I understand that, you know, weed isn't exactly on the same level as like coke or stuff like that, but still. There's a great book I read about addiction, and maybe you guys should all read it. It's called Roxy by Neil Shusterman. Very beautiful. I need to send it to my cousin. This one's deeper than the other ones, is it not? Nope. Sure? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I went to school. I said that I'd never do hard drugs. And I've stuck to that. Then again, no one's really ever offered me hard drugs. People have offered me like shrooms and stuff. I didn't do them, but that's really it. Ooh. Is this one? I should have been going through these like systematically. Systematically, I think, is the word. I don't know. Ooh. Somewhere on this row. Okay. Thank you for the hint, game. Thank you for knowing I needed it. Okay. Oh, what if I just drown in here? Bessie, don't drown. Bessie, don't drown. Oh, what the fuck? Don't break it. There we go. Oh, Lord. Oh. Oh, is this the way out? Is that why? What? Okay. Guess what? What? Strawberry. Head to... Okay. Okay. That's... You know you better than I do. I just need to trust that you're using... Level 11. Oh, very fun. I just need to trust that you're using caution and using in moderation. Not becoming dependent. You know? Ooh. think the exit is in this room. I thought so. I thought maybe. This is sus. It'd be cool if it was just right next to the entrance. Like, that'd be a great little... Oop. Oh. Wait, did I just not... Oh, that's really cool. I got so that was very smart. I got very distracted by looking through the logs. I didn't even notice that. Not done drugs? Been clean for almost 3 weeks. Oh my god, congratulations. Just found that you made the principal honor roll and got into your honor classes. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Congratulations. Ah, cheers. I set the checkpoint. Okay. This looks like advancement, does it not? So someone tell me now. Act now. I think depending on his monster. Okay. Exit. Oh, painting. I've only drinking 1 per week. That's really good. That's really good. Yes. That's fantastic, Lav. Yeah, I feel like monster can be really damaging to youngins' health. And I don't want you guys to get damaged. Is there a painting in here? Dr. Boogie. Oh, wait. Oh, when you think you found the exit, but you didn't. That's okay. That was very smart, though. I liked it. Get on from here. But it's yummy. There's other things that's yummier that are a little bit healthier for you. Like, nothing's like really too healthy for you, but there's things that is a bit better than a energy drink. Painting. Oh! Did it! Just gotta rub against the painting. I used to drink 3 to 5 monsters a week. Feel much better than I did before. Yes! Oh my god! Lav, you need to do press speaking conferences. Go around to all the youths of the nation saying Monster is bad. Okay, children? Go be an inspirational speaker. Oh! Ooh? First floor, 8 rows up. Eight rows up from that one? This one! Haha! Just tea fan, don't like coffee? That's good, that's good. We're gonna do Tommy's perspective from the death thing. Oh, I was thinking about doing it tomorrow-ish. Do you guys want the story right now? I'm not gonna say as eloquently now. I was thinking about maybe doing like a good ending and a bad ending to it. Because a bunch of people are like, I want to see them become friends. I was like, oh, that wasn't what I was planning. Oh, I don't want to break people's hearts. Tell us? Okay. Spoilers then from that story. If you guys want to hear it eloquently, I'm not gonna say it eloquently right now. Basically how it's going to end is Tubbo is going to, he's going to tackle Tommy the day after his birthday. You know, pin him to the ground, and then there's a second where they look into their eyes. It's like a scramble for a weapon, and Tommy grabs a knife. And he holds it up to Tubbo's throat. And he, like, looks at him in the eyes, and just, like, slowly, like, backs off and drops the weapon. Like as a peace sign. Tubbo grabs it and stabs him. Because Techno refused to teach Tommy how to kill. But he specifically taught Tubbo how. And so the whole thing is like, it's a tragic tale for Techno especially. Because he loved this kid so much he didn't want to corrupt him. But by still trying to find someone to corrupt, he ended up corrupting, you know, the kid that he didn't want to corrupt. It's yeah. Like cherry vodka. I mean, it's the. Let me read Lav's paragraph. Let me ask anyone here. Yeah, Lav is a huge monster addict. Yeah, and you the thing is, the thing why I'm so against energy drinks is that I've heard the bad stories, which is it affects your heart, is what energy drinks do, because they're like, I don't know the exact science of it, but they bring up your heart rate, and it causes strain on your heart, and that can cause cardiac arrest. So even though you're young, you can get a heart attack if you drink a lot of energy drinks. And I know all this because my English teacher had a niece who was addicted to energy drinks, and she died, heart attack. Drink alcohol before. How else people know I'm a European teen? How else would people know I am? You are euphoric. You're in the Euphoria movies. Oh, I can just do that. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, okay, can't do that. Noted, noted. I'm aware now. Boop, nope. Do 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 do. Does Portugal what's the drinking age for? Does Europe have a uniform drinking age all over it, or like is it 18, or does it differ by country? I would assume there's some countries that differ, but is it generally 18? Energy drinks are so good and there's so many to try. I feel like you try one, you try them all. 18 for the UK. I knew that. Time we run into the woods. Then find filler. No, it was meant to be like a pretty self-contained story. I really like the rule of threes. You had three main characters, and then they each got a part, and they each like learned a lesson. Like after Tubbo kills Tommy, like it's a point of no return in a sense, but he doesn't want to kill anymore. Tubbo leaves and he goes to live like an okay life, but he has to constantly live with the fact that he murdered someone. But he doesn't go on to kill anymore. And Techno's just like grief ridden, doing the whole do. But yeah, maybe I'll do the original ending that I want it to do, and then I can do like a good ending where like Tubbo realizes that he can't do it, and then Tubbo and Tommy like gain a friendship, even though they were kind of like pitted against each other by their father figure. And then we can remedy all that and then expand the universe. I kind of want to make like a dark SMP like line of stories. I think I kind of already have though. I want to make one universe where just the worst thing ever happens to all of the characters, you know? Like how Marvel does. All of my Dream SMP stuff is like very very inspired by Marvel and Archie comics, where they just have multiple universes. And I want to make one really dark universe where all the stories connect. Yeah, Benja, good for you. Honestly, I was talking about this today. Marijuana isn't the gateway drug a lot of adults make it out to be. Alcohol really is the gateway drug. People who do hard substances, I'd say that like a good portion of them have never smoked weed or done edibles, stuff like that. Done edibles, but I'd say almost all of them have drank. It's just it's more accessible, and I think it's just. I mean, it's also a drug. I feel like we forget too much in society that alcohol is a drug. It is a drug. It affects your brain chemistry. It's a drug. How I'm drinking like a month? Congratulations! My nose is running. Ugh. How hard can that be? Good lord. What are they all sitting talking around about? Having like a little meeting in the corner. Oh, I got it. An idea is to chill. No. 3 weeks for you? Good. Yeah, alcohol is how everyone starts. Yeah. Ooh. Room 16. Okay, I think we got like 9 more to go. Welcome to hell. Thank you. It was very polite for you to welcome me, and I honestly wasn't expecting that. Do I just have to... Oh, do they want us to check every painting? That is evil. That is evil. Be a sign if I get up tall enough. I'm gonna say that corner. They want me to just try it. Okay. Very tired. Clean of one of my addictions for 2 months. Fantastic. Fantastic. You know, reduction. It's hard to quit all at once, but reduction is fantastic. Even if, you know, you're like Lav said, Lav's drinking like 1 a week. That's fantastic. You know? Even though they're still drinking some Monster, it's much better than where they were. He's trying to get up there. I don't know if he can get up there, bud. I'd sleep, baby. That's okay. It's late for you. I know that. You take some time. You got rehearsals tomorrow, don't you? Just trying to think. I feel like it's got to be pointed out somewhere. Oh, he managed to get up there. Thank you. Oh, I really thought it was going to be one of those. Yeah, smoking. I hate smoking so much. Smoking was a very big problem in my family when my dad was a kid. I've had 3 great aunts and uncles die of lung cancer. And I think 2 others die of other complications from cancer. From other complications of smoking. It's not worth it in the least. Not in the least. Do do do. Do 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 do. Womp womp womp. What chill music? Oh my god, non-copyright collective, you've done it again. You've just chilled me out. Yeah, say no to peer pressure. Off to bed. Bye, T. Have a lovely night, my dear. I kind of really want to beat this, but I kind of want to go play something else. And big paintings. Okay. If I hear water, then I'm close. Do I have my sounds on? Of course not. Of course not, because who puts their sounds on in Minecraft? Big paintings. Okay. Oh, I heard some water, so it's on this side. I'm trying to identify where the water sound is coming from. NCC in the house. I'm trying to listen very intently. Oh, I'm proud of you too, Lav. I'm proud of you. Oh, there's one up there. It's not that guy? Because it sounds like it'd be that guy. No. Okay. Turn on the Minecraft music. I never listen to the Minecraft music. It annoys me. I don't know why. It's not good for me. Can I push them off? Is there? Okay, there's another big painting up there. I don't know how to get up on these ones though. I would love to, because I'm sure there's another hint up there. Huh. Oh, jump from big tall fire thing. Good job, other guy. Look, it's a team game. We're winning this together. Whoop. Okay, close. Yeah. It gets better. Baby, this is what they mean when everyone says it gets better. Because it does. It really does. You know, it's just hard to tell in the moment. But yeah, that's why people say it, because it's true. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know if this jump is even possible. I'm not the best at the measuring the distance. There's some Minecrafters who can do that. Like, just look for like a split second and know how many blocks the jump is and whether or not they can make that like 4-block jump from this high distance. You know? I cannot though. Huh. Fuck it. We're putting on the fun music and we're gonna go build. Here we go. Ba, 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 ba. If I told that to me 5 years ago, they think I was lying. Yeah, that's the thing. When people think that people say it gets better, and other people think that they're lying, you know, it's because it hasn't gotten better for them yet, but it does. It does. It just takes a hot minute. It takes a hot minute, baby. Look, I didn't think I'd ever make it to university. I didn't think I'd be able to live alone. It kept me up at night so that I didn't think that I would be able to like survive by myself. That I wouldn't be able to take care of myself and like live. But I'm doing it, baby. Look at me. Made it to my second year in university. Fastest slime. Oh, this is the fortress. Let me take a little swim out to show you guys it. Ruins your clothes, and I hope the problems that make your life harder sit stubborn in your stomach like a kidney stones. All this over our kiss. This is the fortress. I've got to fix this other tower. But basically, it's in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if I have my map on me. It's the middle of nowhere in the middle of the ocean. I'm not planning on keeping anything here. I just wanted to make a dark build with lava. So it's this. I want it to have lava. I'm gonna put some coming off the towers too, I think. I just feel like lava is really fun to decorate with because it's a light source, you know? That's fun. You know? Anyways, I like it. I've been working on it for a hot minute. Figure out where the fuck the fortress is. It's in the middle of the ocean. Middle of the ocean. You don't have a boat? You don't even have a boat. Lav. Okay, back to the mainland. You do not have a boat. I gave you like diamond axes. Could you not find a tree? You have a diamond axe. Wanting yourself. I always think that he's not going to say hit. I always think he's going to say the KI double hockey stick word. You don't have anything? Bestie! Sorry, let me go to the mainland to show you the package of goodies that I set up for you. And I told you that I left it there like days ago. Not open my PC in a week. Okay, well that's just your fault then. Don't care what it means. I think there's another Pebble Brain song that's been growing on me more than the one that's the one I like the best. And I forget which one it is, but there was one I was listening to today, and I was like, oh, that's a really good one. I might like that better than my favorite. What one's my favorite, love? There was 7 on the Pebble Brain album, right? I might not have it on this. There's 7. Okay. I think you'll understand when you're older is like going up on my list. I think. It's hard to remember what I like. This is Bitter Bones Nikki by Rare Americans. And we love Damn. It's all futile, it's a pointless. That one's my favorite? Was crafty and witty. Ba ba ba. But this one's good too. They're a good band. I like them. Was gold. What other project should I do in the SME? I want to find a trident. I haven't found a trident. I promised Hannah that I would make an elevator to their hideout. Because their hideout's kind of a secret. Hannah showed me. We were on yeah, they're all really good. Hannah showed me her base. But I think she said like not to tell anyone, so I can't show it on stream. I'm not gonna show it on stream. I totally could. I'm just not going to. But I need to make it like a path to it 'cause it's a little bit far from the main SMP. Oh, we found animals. Didn't Ghost make a big deal that they were out in the island getting animals? Me and Hannah got in boats. We had leads. 2 seconds. Not 2 seconds. Like 20 minutes it took us to go get animals. Make sure they're still here. Boop. Look. Those are some God-given good animals if I've ever seen them. We breeded some of them, but we didn't breed some of the others. But yeah. Breed girls' beers. Hell yeah, Elefante, you have an exquisite taste. Brittle Bones Nikki is fantastic. I want it to make like a TikTok with the beginning of Little Bones Nikki too. It's like, I'm a motherfucking ghost. 21, out of control. Oh, over here. So this one was for Hannah. Oh, sorry, this one was for Hannah. She left some. Oh, this was for Ghost. Ghost also hasn't been on to claim their things. That was for Ghost, but this was for Lab. This is all your stuff. This is your stuff. I made this for you. I'm gifting this to you for free. Down, down. All of that. Look, enchanted diamond. It's not fully enchanted because I don't know what enchantments you want, but pretty good enchantments, if I do say so myself. And you know, emeralds, a music disc. People fight over those. Wars were declared over those, and here's one just sitting here for you. Block of amethyst. Something I could live with. I could take that to the end. What should I do? I can continue working in the fortress. I wanted to hollow out Ocean Temple, but I haven't been working on that recently. We go treasure hunting. I have a buried treasure maps. Down, down, down. I almost lost my netherite the other day as well. I drowned in lava in the nether. But it stayed for like longer. I thought it disappeared after 5 minutes, but it didn't. It stayed there, and I was like, hell yeah. It's fantastic. Build you a house? Baby? Of course. Let's see. What do we have for house building materials? We have quartz. We have a lot of quartz. Copper. I've got a pretty good amount of copper. And I can definitely find some more of that. Name a material. We can make your house out of it. We have tons of geodes. So if you want like a fully amethyst house or like a calcite house, I can make that. Do 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 do. I feel like it's a bit ostentatious to build it out of amethyst. Some nice. Forgot I had those in my offhand. Go away. Make it a redstone. Wouldn't that be so fun? Stand when I'm older. You say I understand the things you do. Shoulder in the break room. I don't think this is the one I was talking about. I'll make quartz. Because I have a bunch of that. Sorry. Let me just look at my ender chest for a second. I'm a sugar daddy. Not gonna lie. 3 blocks of diamonds. And I haven't been looking for diamonds. There's Moose. Hey, Moose. Ostentatious? It means like gaudy? Eccentric? It means that it's ostentatious is a word you use to describe someone who's like showing off. You know? Showing off with material possession. Showing off with like jewels. You know, like wearing so many jeweled rings in their fingers. That's ostentatious. Moose. 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 Here, we'll take him with us. There shouldn't be much danger. He'll do. I put on my armor for this. There shouldn't be much danger. It's a fun word. But where shall you go? I'll never. You had to be safe. Lucky Moose survived. Yes, yes. That is. That's why I didn't bother like calling Lauren to get me out of lava like the last time I fell in, because I didn't have Moose with me, and I knew Netherite would survive, but I really didn't want to use up Moose. So yes, I made Lauren log on. My brain keeps messing up the difference between Lauren and Lav. I don't know. I know you guys are different people. You're going with me. Okay, it's gonna be pretty rudimentary, and I'll probably refine it later off stream. Secret, but you're talking in your sleep. Actually, build it on a slant. How weird is that if I build a house on a slant? Do 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 do. Ba da ba da ba da ba. Haven't failed so far. Do, 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 do. Expand your English. Fantastic, fantastic. That's incredible. You should read the English series, A Series of Unfortunate Events. It has a lot of big fancy words in it, and it explains them anytime it uses it. It defines the word. So it's very good for learning big fancy words. It's where I learned the word penultimate, which is a very fun word. It means next to last. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Boom, boom. Already watched the series. I'm good. Oh, good. But the books are better. I love the series. But Lemony Snicket's writing is just spectacular. Because to learn the datelines and maybe use a sextant. Didn't know that word? No. I read the book when I was in 6th grade. Bessie, I was 12? Younger. I was 11. Reading those books. I did not know what penultimate meant. I had never encountered that word in my life. But you're forgetting I've got to go to work and eat my food and reproduce and feed those kids and maybe use a sextant. Play more Lovejoy music. What's that? Penultimate? This is the part where I fly. This is gonna be like a eccentric house. Sorry, it is gonna be ostentatious. Let you rain. This is what you get for giving me full artistic control. Machine, more than your gun, 'cause it's somewhere warm to sleep. Boop boop. Minecraft, hi Bo. The big word? Ostentatious or penultimate? Severing the Diary of Anne Frank. Oh, I never read that. I should. I'm not really good at reading sad books. And it just... yeah. It's a difficult book to read. Another... them beside you. And a future. It's picking a lock that I've got to go into. I haven't read it. It wasn't required. We read The Book Thief. We like, you know, of course we read books on the Holocaust when we were in school. That was a mandatory part of the curriculum. But the teachers get to choose what books it was. So our teacher chose The Book Thief, and that was our one. Invest my brain. We don't have to read it with school. We probably should, but we didn't have to. Like a fucking machine. Okay, this will be the exit. 'Cause it's somewhere warm to sleep. If any skeletons try to arrow me off this, I'll kill them. Get the frick away. Sorry, let me just get my OP sword out and murder these little fuckers. Super quirky book right now. It's about communism. What fun. Didn't learn. Oh, that sucks. We learned about it. But the emphasis of our we learned about the Holocaust. But the emphasis of like our educational like material was not when it came to like advocating and like stuff about history. Was residential schools, which I appreciate because it was more recent. But that was generally what the teachers touched on. If we talked about like problematic things in history, or you know, murder in history, problematic doesn't really begin to cover it. Good night. It's called Animal Farm. Oh, I've read Animal Farm. I think I have. Yeah, it's Snowball, right? The pig. Nose bridge. Figure out what that meant. I'm trying to click like as fast as I can to not break the blocks above it. It's not really working. No to you. Did anybody ever say no to you? Whoa. Have a clue. He didn't die from a second hit, and that was really sad. Boom. Table bottom. What's Animal Farm? It's an iconic book. About communism in Russia. It's an allegory for communism in Russia. And it talks about these pigs on a farm who overthrow the farmer to like become the farmers themselves. But then one of the pigs rise up and becomes a dictator. Much like Stalin. It's an allegory for Stalinism. Sorry, not an allegory for Russia or communism. Stalinism specifically. Buddy ever say? I think the most highbrow book I ever read was The Art of War by Sun Tzu. My history teacher gave that to me. I found it a little weird because I didn't like my history teacher. And he just gave me. He's like, "This is my personal copy of The Art of War. I think you'd love to read it." I'm like, okay, I'm sure we have a copy in the library. You could have just recommended it to me. Why are you giving me your personal copy? A little bit weird, bro. But I read it, and it was pretty good. There was a number of like pages that like I bookmarked. I'm like, that's a cool theory. Cat calls. Read it? It's not the most riveting book, though. I'll say that for it. Don't you figure out what it means? Took it as it told. Will I have enough blocks to finish this, or do I need to go to the nether? I'll stay up with you in the bones, eternal deja vu. Audio visual, it's something medicinal. Your point of view. Be up till 4 a.m. I'll stay up for you. Used to make me teach the class to myself. That was very close. Yeah. I was the only person who ever answered questions in class. Yeah, I was very preferred by that teacher, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that class. I am very smart. Thank you for noticing. I'm the dumbest smart person I've probably ever met. Ooh, that's good. That's definitely not my average. Hi, Charm. Hi. Yes, it's called winecraft because I am drinking. Charm, do you play Minecraft? Say your point of view. Yes. Charm, do you want to play Minecraft? I'm on Lawrence SMP right now, but if you want to play some if you want to play some Hypixel, I'd be down, Charm. Actually, we could do like Bed Wars with viewers. And we could all play. I don't know why I fucking got in the cart. I'm not going down there. It's not important. Big brain. Big brain. Big brain that is absolute. My brain cavity is just filled with cotton balls, you know? I'm studying neuroscience, and eventually they'll like put me through a CT, and they're like, Miss Dot, there's some abnormalities in your tests. So bad you don't have Java? Aww. That's okay. I'm not great at it. Who wants to play Bed Wars or other Hypixel games? I'm cool with partying up with everyone. Put your Minecraft IGNs in the chat if you want to play, and we can choose the game after. Eat leftover bake-up cake. I am better. I have 19 wins. Let's go to my Bed Wars lobby. Look at that. I am level 32. I'm level 15 in Bed Wars. 0 wins. It's okay. It took me a long time to get those wins. Someone's little mystery box. Eternal deja vu. These are fucking bops. Is Lemon Demon non-copyright? Let me... Oop! Wrong button. Let me look that up. Ugh. Wine is kind of giving me the burps right now, so I'm very sorry if I do. It's not becoming of a young lady. Lemon Demon copyrights. Whoop. What did you say my red thing was? My Minecraft IGN is dot the thought, dot the th underscore t. So if you want to slash friend, dot the th underscore t, that'll send a request and then we can join a party. What does that sound? Sound I made? Or the song? Because it's a good song. I love this song. It's the Living Tombstone. Is Neil Saratoga... Okay, wait. Is Lemon Demon and Neil Saratoga the same person? I feel like I get them confused. Mercy. Can you stream Lemon Demon? Use Lemon Demon on Twitch. Because I want to listen to the final showdown. The ultimate showdown. Oh, well, I'll look it up. I'll look it up more detailedly later. We'll get this sorted. I'll wait for you. I'll do some parkour, lobby parkour. Maybe I'll beat my record. It's your idea. You should be. I'm not gonna be Mercy. Mercy. Gonna be any kind of support. Moving, it's all your fault. Any kind of support. Whee! Except. I probably should have guessed that it was just the same as your Twitch name, but I don't know. Some people have weird Minecraft usernames. Oop. Spelling is difficult right now. Why not? This is another Vations. Dot the th underscore t. Dot the t would also be a good name, but it's less of a pun. Which, you know, we need as many puns as we can get. Why wouldn't let me party? Plantation. Sensation. Libations with your full cooperations. Patience. We're here to help you. I have something in your end. Yeah, are you on? I mean, you're on your Hypixel, obviously. Maybe you try to party me. La 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 balloon. La, la, balloon. It's been a while since I've tried to party with people on here, so I might just be doing it wrong. Thought. Correct. Correct, yet so wrong. There we go, that works. Boop. Perfect. Lab, were you gonna join? Was anyone else gonna join? Whoop. Whoop. Perfect. Look at that perfect jump. Okay, do you know the basics of Bed Wars Charm? I've been sitting like really fancy with like one of my legs crossed over the other. I'm gonna change it up. Cross-legged. It's gamer time. I'm also wearing jeans for like the first time in forever. It feels really weird. You joining? Great. La, 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 la. It's the same as your Twitch username, right? I don't know if I'm party admin. Trim, can you slash party lav underscore swag? If they have their Minecraft open at the moment. Change my title. It's clear that my mind is not thinking clearly at this moment, but that's alright. That's alright. Jeans. Jeans. True, true, true. Oh my god, I didn't make any spelling errors in that, and I'm very proud. Any dinner recommendations? I like a good pasta. That's always great. Join the party. Perfect. I think it's just the three of us. Am I good to go? And my chain's on. One you should wait on. Alright, it has to be turned to click on the 3x3x3. The lasso. Sorry, Corpse. I love this song. I love you, but it's not the right. It's not the right mood. Listen to Revived. Coming off those tracks, but I'm back. This is a bit more my style. There we go. Bye, Strawberry. Who we got? Lav. There's Lav's little frog hoodie. Ah, there's you are. Hello. Like your skin. You look like a little cowgirl. Lav, go. For a second, I thought I still had my old skin on with the sparkly, the purple guy. So adorable, so adorable. I need to like wear that outfit for a stream once. It's based on an outfit that I have, so I can just wear it. With me, I'm better now that I'm free. Now I'm back where I wanna be. 13 and a half years I spent platforming hell, but I've come back hell bent. Okay. Track, but I'm back. So bed defense. I'm assuming both of you know like generally how Bed Wars works. Defend the bed. I know Labs watched me play Bed Wars for a while. Defend the bed, destroy other people's beds. It's not too bad. You want diamonds and resources. So I'll build the beds. If someone can start bridging over towards one of the diamond islands, that'd be great. Or you can both stay and defend. That's fine as well. And don't expect that we're going to do good, because I'm not normally that good at this game. I do tend to be better when I'm drunk, though. I don't know why. It's a strange phenomenon. I would think that I'd be worse, but I'm not. I make that mistake, though, a ton. Fuck. Why do I keep... There. There. Along with me, I'm better now that I'm free. No, literally have no idea how to play this. Okay. So Bed Wars, it's a war about beds. So it's kind of like capture the flag. You'll forever respawn if you die as long as your bed still exists. Once your bed is destroyed by another character, like they break the block that is your bed, you won't respawn. Okay? So the goal is to kill everyone else and destroy their beds before they kill you and destroy your bed. You win by being the last team standing. White streak in my hair, not going. No. There's a bunch of strategies to it too, but that's all like... It just depends on the person, the strategies, and what you want to do. Whoop. Blue's at our base. Yep. You've seen it played, not the mechanics of it though. Okay. There you go. It's alright. I wasn't doing anything important. It's up to you too. Comfort zone. Find the girl but can't find my phone. Climb there till the afternoon. There we go. There we go. Perfect visuals. Change myself. Okay, Lab's going. I'm just gonna narrate. Lab's going for emeralds, charm, a staying, and bulking up base. You don't really need to bulk up base anymore because we don't have a bed. the best thing to do is just gather resources and pump up your armor and weapons so that you can just last. Because there's only 2 teams left. Green is the only one with a bed. So green's the big problem right now. Blue will probably like kind of team with... I mean, blue's probably not going to kill you outright. They'll prefer to get green. Yeah. All of the shots that you don't take. It's a beautiful shot. Just going through all the... That was fun. Okay, wait. Imagine this is like a camera angle in a movie. Zoom. Like that. Ain't that cool? That's cool. Change myself. I should... Wait, teleport to my teammates. I should be watching the game. What's going on? About the things that I want to do. Okay, it's just you guys in green. It's just you guys in green. Don't... You can be on fire in this game, love. Okay, here they come, Charm. It's all you. It's all you. It's all you. GG. GG. It takes a hot second to get used to the game. Here, try again. Try again, you know? It's what you do. Afternoon. Thinking. I am dumb. That's okay. That's okay. I think we already declared that me as well. Me too. Hi. What do we got in the lobby? Okay, is that a Wally Bear skin? Or maybe just a Smiley Bear? One of the like 2008 gamer skins. E-boy. McDonald's Corgi. That's a classic. Like your skin. Steve, boring. What else? Steve, Alex. Okay, well I mean they're a pair. Another gamer skin. Angel Fun. Were you trying to do like an emote? I might not have all the stuff. To you. Down another 8-ball. It's not an 8-ball. It's like half a glass of wine, but still. God, I want to go to the clubs. I can't wait for the snow to lift and like COVID to get like a little bit easier. Because with how it is in my city right now, I don't know how comfortable I'd be going out, but I want the teen college experience. Okay. I want to go out and party like the children. I'm already not a teenager anymore. I didn't get any of my teenage party years in. Maybe in high school. Maybe before COVID, I got a little bit of party years in. But even still. For concern. Ooh, this is such a pretty map. How adorable. Okay. The map is a vibe, and so we shall win, guys. All right, it'll help a lot. The vibe of the map helps a ton. You wouldn't believe it. I'm going to diamonds over here. It ain't gonna hurt you when there's fuck all else to do. Headlines, sex sells. Sounds. Cool. So cause for concern. I like No Cause for Concern. I don't know if I like how it ties in Sex Sells, like the song. It feels a little weird for one of the songs to be like one of the songs from before. Guys, I left you alone for 1 second. One of the songs from a 4-song album or EP to be like same song but twice, like song number 2, like Hey Left 2. This is essentially Sex Sells 2, and I wouldn't be mad, but it just feels a little odd that they weren't released as singles together. I don't know if you can release an EP with one, but sex. Oh, you're both dead. Okay. No cause for don't know where green went. That's gone. What clubs? Bestie, I live in a major city. I live in a major city. It's huge. It's bigger than where. Okay, so you don't know my city and you don't know where Ghost and Lauren lives, but my city is bigger than theirs. How did I knock them into the void? I did not hit a single person. I did not hit a single person. They should be giving me credit for that. No, why? But I want to go and I want to dance, okay? I want to go and I want to drink and dance, okay? Because I can't do it in my apartment because I have downstairs neighbors, and it's rude. You know? And I can't do it in my friends' apartments because it's also rude and they also have downstairs neighbors, you know? Yes. Yeah. I mean, you could probably guess what city I'm in, but don't tell people if you guess it. Most of the people in chat aren't Canadian charms, so they're not going to know as well as you will. Like, Lav is Portuguese. Lav does not know the major cities of Canada, which is fair. That's fair. That's not bad that you don't know them. Empty room. Oh, 8. Ugh. There's only me left, and I can't get the upgrades for cheap. On the future, maybe. Oh, baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? I know that you'll be there. You know the major cities of Canada? Go ahead, list them. List, like, the top 10. Or, like, what you think's the top 10. Like, approximately top 10. I suppose I probably wouldn't get them exactly correct if you had to make me guess the top 10. Give me a second to remember the main city of Portugal. I'm gonna blame it on the fact that I'm drunk that I can't remember it. It's with a B? One day, I know that you'll be there. One day, focus on the future. Yeah, I tell Americans, I go to a university where about 30% of the students are American. And I tell them, hey, I'm from this province. And they're like, what's that? And it's insane to me that, like, it's not a major province. I'm from New Brunswick. That's a fact. But they don't know what that is. They're like, is that a town? They have no clue. They don't even know if that's in Canada. Like, they think that could be from a different country. But still. You wanna chase me? I think so. How am I getting credit for these? Hey, look, I named him friend. The rest of time, don't forget to sub with Prime. Woo! It's close. Friends forever. Trying to bunny hop? Blue sheep. That was a good try. Met some Americans that thought Canada was just Northern America. It's part of the US. Twitch has never done it for me. It might just not like you. Ottawa, Quebec, Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, Calgary, Edmonton, Victoria. Those are pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, those are some of the major cities. Thing is, Quebec, you have to specify Quebec City. Because Quebec is also a province. So Quebec City is a city. Quebec is a province. Yeah, I don't know why it mutes you on this, but Twitch has never muted me for this song. The rest of time, don't forget to sub with Prime. Alright. We've only done two. We've only done 2 rounds, but I think I am gonna stop playing Minecraft. I kind of want to play a little bit of guitar though. Maybe it's just the liquor talking. Do you guys have any suggestions for guitar at the end of stream? I do underestimate you. You know what? And you surpass my expectations every time. Yeah, guitar, what do you want? Let me grab it. That made a very loud noise. I smashed it against my chair. That's okay. It's generally fine. This guitar is strong and sturdy. Oh, I probably need to tune it. Okay. Put your suggestions in chat while I tune this. In between. I have to use an app because I don't have Lab's perfect pitch. Your new boyfriend? Sure. Sure. Forget. Sing in regret. Ah, that's not that's the wrong one. Ooh, wow. Cool. Turn back. Heather? Is Heather by Conan? The Conan Gray, or is it by Girl in Red? I don't think I know it. I might know like the chorus. Fred. Boop. Oh, let me put the chat back up so I can see you. Okay, let me adjust my guitar so you guys can see it. Ignore the strum pattern that it suggests for me because I don't understand it. Cool. Which one's mute? Strum one's... Okay, okay. Life isn't quite what I thought I'd be when I was a kid on VOIP. What's... It's been a while. I'm so sorry. Okay, G sharp is F4, then G sharp minor be the third. C sharp minor is on the fourth. Okay. I was a kid on VOIP. I thought when I get older I'd marry her. I told her. Now I'm 26 and I work in an office. 9 to 5 is the best, I'll be honest. If I could change a single thing, I'd make it me and not him. F sharp major 11. Him. I do the chords as they're written. I don't know. This is Your New Boyfriend chords by Wilbur Soot. Difficulty intermediate. Key G. This is the one that comes up when I Google it. But he's in your bed, I'm in your Twitch chat. Wait, but he's in your bed, I'm in your Twitch chat. I got the key and he's just a doormat. And even though he's got social skills, that doesn't mean I can't pay the bills. Anyway, make the most of him, 'cause she moves on pretty bloody quick. Bloody quick, oh. Your new boyfriend's an asshole. Woo! Oh, it's up and forth. And yeah, I've met Jared. Of course I've met Jared. The one who took you away from me. You hit it off instantly. I know 'cause he won't stop telling me. I've seen his shoulders, jawline and muscles push against his fashion sense. I've thought about what he looks like nude. I'm not gay though. I am gay though. 'Cause she's living the dream, living the dream, living the dream. Oh, she's living the dream from back when we were 17. She's living the dream, living the dream, living the dream. Oh, Wait. Yeah, okay. She's living the dream. I gave you an axolotl, yeah. From back when we were 17. How on earth can I be saved when I'm one click away from insane? Hit. I think that I deserve a little bit of what I've earned. Not gonna make another scene like the one I made when I was 23. Means I'm not allowed at Disney World. But he's in your bed and I'm in your Twitch chat. I got the key and he's just a doormat. Cause even though he's got social skills, it doesn't mean I can't pay the bills. Anyway, make the most of him, cause she moves on pretty bloody quick. Oh, your new boyfriend's an asshole. Woo! Oh, the outro. I forgot that was an outro. I thought that was the end. Think about you every day, every day. So how on earth can I be saved? I think about him a lot as well. Maybe if he wasn't fine as hell. A minor, not E minor. 'Cause your beauty and your grace, your telephone calls are my favorite place. I want you to notice me. No restraining order, please. Jason Derulo, I want you to care, you to care. I wanna smell your hair. There we go. There we go. What was the other one you suggested? Perfume? I don't know if I can play Perfume. Perfume's difficult. Let me look it up. I think I might have. I don't know. Most of the Lovejoy songs use the same chords, but they were just chords that I didn't know. So I might be better at it now. But I didn't know it originally. This is the version. That one's the. It's easy to play if you're playing it with a flat guitar. Like if you turn all the. I use Ultimate Guitar. Generally, I like the way that they format things. First fret, F sharp major 7, D and E minor 7. Okay. E minor 7. Oh, F sharp major 7. And then D. It's not a nice chord. Transpose it up 4 and put the capo on 3. If it's in flat, I don't know how you transpose it up. Darling, I took guitar for like 3 years when I was 12. I didn't learn how you transpose things. I didn't learn how to do anything fancy like that. I just played the guitar. I just played the gosh dang guitar. Wait, let me look at my playlist on where it says transpose. Does it have a transpose button? I didn't think it did. Boop. Self-taught. Wait, you are? That's amazing, Charm. That's, oh my god, kudos to you. That's so difficult. That's amazing. Where's the transpose button? There's an edit button. Want you to care. Oh, it's down at the bottom. Okay. Transpose up 4. And put a capo 3, did you say? Transpose up 4, put capo 3. Okay. No, but studying it. Oh, okay. Lav, you're so smart. Do I tell you that often enough? That's something I would have never been able to figure out by myself. C sharp. C sharp is the same as D? Okay. G sharp. F minor. And then a really weird C. 3. I might be able. Can I play it regular? I might be able to play it regular. I don't? Oh, okay, well, you are. It's 3:45 a.m. I just bite my tongue. Update me on your life. And now you found the one. But I don't like his eyes. And I distrust their name. And I hate their haircut. They look like a prick. Ah, prick! Transpose is something with the chords are easy? Does it? K. B. You're still smart though. That one's not too bad. Oh, that's good. An A. A high A. A D. And then a weird F sharp major. Then another D. Okay, that might work. That might work. It's 3:45 a.m. I just bite my tongue. Update me on your life. And now you found the one. But I don't like his eyes. And I just trust their name. And I hate their haircut. They look like a prick. A prick! Nobody to transpose it to? That's 5. That's number 5. I could keep going. I could also just play another Lovejoy song. I know some of the others. Perfume is the only one I really don't know. Play The Fall. I think I remember how The Fall goes. That's fun. The Fall's a fun one. G sharp minor, E, C sharp. Show me a different C sharp. Cool, C sharp. Oh, if it's 5, put on capo 4. Okay. Is it just always one less than the transposed? G minor is 4. D. D can be up on 6. That's easier. And then A sharp is the same down 2. And then D sharp over here. Okay. Computer sat in your boat. Transposed it up. It was a positive 5. Wait, this is at a 6 now. Wait. There we go, like that. A. D. C sharp in this. 5th fret. 5th fret, C sharp. This is a learning curve. Guitar. Hi, Strawberry. I'm trying to teach myself the perfume chords, but I'm bad at it. Okay. It's 3:45 a.m. and I just bite my tongue. Update me on your life. Okay, you find me the right one. I'm gonna do a different one. I'll try to do The Fall. I'm also not great at The Fall, but it's one of the fun ones. I like the ending of it. Oh, come on, one and all, and feel the apathy. The ways of great sense dolls that fill the tapestry. Under the weight of a broken nose. It's not that simple, but he won't seem to notice. There must be more to this. Where's 4? Why they keep showing me these really weird chords that aren't the chords that I normally use. 4th. Must be more to this. Do. So leave those stink states and let's book a holiday and this song is written so weird. Cause we're already boarding and we're already hoarding. Else have we got left to accrue? And the ramblers will say it's got a marvelous view. but we don't know how many lives it took. No, they'll never knew what you knew. So calm, but we're fucking scared, And we're so calm, but we're fucking scared, And we're so calm, but we're fucking scared, And we're so calm, but we're fucking scared of people like you under the weight of some Steroline. A couple Prozacs, and now I'm pumping dopamine. That, I was listening to the other two. That's incorrect. You wrote your song wrong. Prozacs are an SSRI, a selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. So you would not pump dopamine unless you could put a comma in that sentence, but the way it's written, it sounds as if the Prozac is making you pump dopamine, and that's not what Prozacs do. Prozacs inhibit the reuptake of serotonin in your neurotransmitters in your brain, leaving that excess serotonin to get absorbed by other neurotransmitters, allowing you to feel the effects of serotonin more heavily. Okay? It's a different medicine if you want to pump dopamine. But I understand that serotonin doesn't really rhyme as well. But, yeah. Usually you always want to transpose it down. Oh, okay. Twisted Mice 4, be capable for, but perfume is played in flat. Okay. This is my field of study, okay? He's allowed to correct me and if I play his songs wrong, but I can correct him on his bad use of pharmaceuticals. I want to be a pharmaceutical researcher. This is my shit. So come on one and all and see the apathy, the reams of grace and souls that fill the tapestry. I look to all of you and see a different fucking species, aspirations to a different destination to me. Across the panties is a thin blue line, a knife and a maul. I would do anything if it wasn't all so effortful. 'Cause I'm so high that my brain can't even look at the fall. And when you've reached this top, there's nowhere else to go but down. Wait, what's other ones that I know? This is just Dot practicing their guitar. Maybe it's... Oh yeah, you're gonna cry. Oh, I might know this one. What's the... Cool. You've got the same eyes as your father, and you carry the same kind of temper too. Oh, wrong chord. Minor. Oh, it's down here. What a shame for the people of the community. We're a musician, but we can't all have what we want. I can have what I want. I just gotta get up my grades so I can go to grad school, which might not happen. That's okay. That's okay. So what's a really fun one to end it on? Because it's getting late and I'm getting tired. Wine makes me very sleepy. Let me see. Let me look at the songs that I've just... Oh! I want to see if I can play The Bidding by Tally Hall. Because I've loved that one recently. I generally only learn songs that I really like. And that's a good way to go about it. Yes. Okay, it's not that difficult. Perfect. This is the outro song. Pharma is hard to get into. Yeah, but it's a booming industry and it pays well. I'm hoping to get my doctorate and then go into research. And pharma is a very big research industry. So pharmaceutical, especially psychopharmaceuticals, there should be work in there. Even if there's not, I will have a PhD. So hopefully I'll find a job somewhere. I've been sleeping in a cardboard box. Okay, wait. Where's that? I've been sleeping in a cardboard box. I've been sleeping in a cardboard box. Spending every dollar at the liquor shop. Let me try to get the beat of it. I've been sleeping in a cardboard box. Sleeping in a cardboard box. I've been sleeping in a cardboard box. $1 at the liquor shop. And even though I haven't got a lot, try to give you love until the day I drop. I've been training like a Pavlov dog. Sent my independence out to take a hike. All you gotta do is activate my bell, and I'll fetch you anything you'd like. Look at that beautiful Pavlov reference. There's two of my favorite songs that reference Pavlov, and this does it really well. Going once, going twice. Every man here has a price. Over here, over there. Sold not to a single lady in here. I've been here like a thousand times. Dated every woman in the atmosphere. I've been to every continent. Every heart's in every hemisphere. This is difficult. And I'm not the type of guy you'd like to circumvent. Just remember not to love me when I disappear. Going once, going twice. Won't these gentlemen suffice? Any here, any there. Any motions, anywhere. Going once, going thrice. Means we'll go 4 times a lady. Oh, I don't know if I can do the bridge. Promise. I don't know if I remember how the bridge goes. Many I want for me, and the prospect are good, but the date's never great. Over here, over there, over where, anywhere. They're too busy with winning. The bidding's to care, and he's sold. Oh, that's the end of the song. Okay, well I can practice that one, but that's a fun little ditty that I should learn. Ah, turn the lights off too. Ah. That's more difficult. Okay, I'll have to sit down and actually learn that one. But I think that's going to be it for tonight. Do you guys know anyone who is live at the moment? We can send out a raid. Going once, going twice. None of my people I know is live. We can look and find a streamer. Let me just yeet this back there. That was close. I think it almost fell. But it's alright. What? It's just a decade-old guitar that has never once had the strings chained on it. What's gonna get hurt? Save Yulina? Yulina. Save you... Asabalina. Sure. Playing Valorant. I have never played, but we can check them out. It is 2:30 a.m. My face is very red. This is what liquor does to me. It makes me so red. I don't know why. I'm not going to change the strings because they're not broken yet. They're not broken. Anyways, go over to Sabulina. I'm not sure quite how the name is pronounced. I know people have trouble pronouncing my names, but I think that's an equally difficult one, okay? Sabulina. I'm going to say Lena because I assume that's how the last Sab. Okay. You guys can head over to Sabulina. Tell them I say hi. And have a lovely day. Stream tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. With our lovely Charm, who has been in chat, and a couple other people. I gotta make sure that everyone else is down. But yes, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.